everybody, it's Milky Witch. Welcome into my cottage. It's so good to see you all here. So for my first ever video, we're going to be doing a cheeky island tour of my first finished Animal Crossing island, Witchwood. I'm so excited to be able to show this island to all of you. I've been working on it for years, and it's so good to see it finished. So the theme is kind of what the kids call normcore, because it's just a combination of everything I love, you know? There's nothing in specific. The vibe is mostly like an abandoned forest that's slowly being civilized, but it still has pockets of magic everywhere. So yeah, that's enough rambling for me. Let's go have a stroll around Witchwood. Hi everybody, and welcome to Witchwood. Obviously I have a beautiful green airport here and a very inviting looking entrance, you know, it's just asking you to come in and explore the forest. So yeah, without further ado, let's go in and have a look. I've sort of picked this sort of early morning windy day for this tour because it sort of is like kind of ominous but also a little bit cozy. So we just go over this bridge and then we're right here in the resident services straight away, so it's really close. And Leaf is being adorable, not paid by the way, to stand here with their cute flowers. And then, yeah, then we've got our island flag here, which I did design myself. Kind of like, actually, you know what? Let's have a peep at the map while we're sitting here in resident services, and I can show you why I've picked that moon there. So if we just have a look at the map here, kind of a simplistic looking map, except for obviously that giant lake at the top right in the shape of a moon. So that's why I went for that for the flag as well, because it's sort of the most striking part of the map. But as you can see, I kind of went for quite a few little like secret pathways through mountains and stuff. I don't know why, I just really enjoy walking between those sort of closed in areas. So you can see there a list of my residents, and I'll just go through them quickly, and then obviously we'll come by the houses as we go. But we've got me obviously at the back there hidden away, and then we've got Maple, Lucky, Fauna, my favorite on every island I ever have, Teddy, Quinn, Shino, Lionel, I know, controversial one, but there it is, Anka, Marlo, and Mary. So mainly a bunch of cuties. I really wanted to have at least one of each type of villager, which is why some of these look a little bit out of place. But honestly, again, this is sort of like, it's just my island to be what I want it to be, you know? Like, there's nothing specifically themed other than kind of creepy forest, so I just picked villages that I like. So when you wake up here, obviously you'll be able to look at the entrance really quickly through here. But then I would recommend just coming to the left here. I will just say now, you can do a loop of my island and not have to do any backtracking except for this bit we're about to go in now. But for the sake of this tour and where I want it to end, we'll actually do a little bit of backtracking throughout. I hope that's okay. But yeah, when you wake up here, don't worry about it. I don't think it's very easy to get lost on my island. It's quite simple to walk around, especially after watching this video. You'll see where some of the like little ladders and stuff are. So we'll start off by just going left down here. This is sort of the only civilized looking area of the map, so just got some like very light waterscaping to lead to the Able sisters here, where they're just doing little fashion stuff. As you can see, they are my hat is coming into fashion, makes sense. In Able Sisters, I have got a bunch of custom clothing designs up there, so make sure you have a little peep when you're doing a tour yourself, but obviously they're closed right now. I picked quite early in the morning. And then down here we've just got this sort of little fishing spot and little beans to throw for the ducks. They're fake ducks, so we don't have to worry about them eating too much and exploding. And then yeah, if you come up these stairs, we've got a nice little path leading to Marlo's place. So obviously, being the wealthy mafia man that he is, he can afford this sort of prime real estate. Now obviously a lot of villagers will not be awake yet, naturally. It's really early in the morning, so I will at the end of the video go through and visit every villager's house. I'll sort of just find them myself because everything is decorated. Everything on this island is decorated. All of the interiors, even the able sister clothes, and all of the beaches. Even the back left beach, which you can't even access, is all decorated. So feel free to explore. I mean, I've been working on this island for so long. Anyway, if you keep coming down here, we've got then the Nook's Cranny, which is like a bit of box core, which was good practice for my next island. Yeah, mostly everything on this island is green and brown, but if there's gonna be color highlights, it'll be like pinks and peaches and stuff, so that's why that's here. And then we'll just keep going to the left here to, I don't know, just Misk Beach decorations. They don't tie in too much, but the beaches are hard, okay? So we've just got like an overgrown beach area, and then we've got our lighthouse here doing a good job. And then, yeah, I don't know, there's like abandoned well with a nice little hammock there. You can somewhat spot what's going on in the back there, just like lots of ruins and rocks, very overgrown sort of vibes. Yeah, so we'll come back here. I have got some lilies of the valley. Anyone that you see are ones I managed to grow myself and relocate before Isabel started yelling at me for all my trees. So if we come down here and around to the left, we just got this little like tree in the middle of the path that leads to this cute little diving board area. So if you had your little diving suit on, you could jump off here into the beautiful water, and you can see the lovely lighthouse in the background doing its job. And I really like this time of day because it's like bright enough to see things, but we still have the cute little lamps on, which is nice. So yeah, we'll come down this way and go over this bridge, which leads us to Quinn's house. So Quinn's growing some, we'll call it lavender, why not? Some lavender here. She's got a garden full of bunnies. There's another one in that back left sort of. It's hard to keep them away, you know. I don't know how she manages to keep her flowers growing, but that's fine. And then she's just got a little washing area here, and it's a nice spot to sit and relax. I've sort of styled her more purple, so because all of the villages are quite different to each other when it comes to the theming, I've tried to just sort of give them their own little front yards that sort of tie them in, and all of them will have flowers and weeds and stuff to tie them into the whole island, but then they get their own color schemes and stuff. So yeah, if you continue south down here under this little I don't know, trellis, we get to the beachside cafe. So there's enough chairs here for basically everyone who lives on the island. And obviously it's sort of Brewster themed with this little, I don't know what is that meant to be, like a coat? Anyway. And the stalls are Brewster themed too, and we've got this cookie here and stuff because I'm obsessed. So I guess my theory behind this is that this is like, obviously Brewster operates outside of the museum, from inside the museum, but this is like a little franchise that he's opened up that Quinn runs. I don't know. And if you come over here, we've got some more seating, just like a nice little overgrown beach vibes with these nice chairs and stuff to sit and have a cup of coffee. And of course, self-sustained on this island. Over here, we've actually got our coffee beans growing. Oh, I totally forgot to clean up the beaches for this too. Sorry, with all the shells. But yeah, so this is where they grow their beans. To then be freshly, I don't know, obviously beans, you have to go and roast them and do a bunch of stuff to them. But I think it looks cuter to have it right here next to the cafe. And if you keep going up, you've got this nice little picnic spot on the beach with two little bikes back there because there's two little cushions. They'll take away coffee and take away treats. And they're reading the latest edition of Witchwood magazine, of course. Please subscribe. Yeah, just like a nice little beach spot to relax. Have a nice cup of coffee. And then just back here, we've got a little reading corner for people. So yeah, so that's this whole sort of bottom left side. So now we do have to backtrack a little, but it's like a self-contained loop, so we'll let it slide. And then why not? Why don't we come up here while we're up here? So if you head up this direction, we'll go across this cute little bridge to very, very noisy waterfalls, but they're so pretty. I forgive them for their loudness because they're gorgeous. And then just up here, again, like everything is just trees, flowers, bushes. I mean, I know that's not totally original with the forest core, but it is what I love, so that's why it's just everywhere. This sneaky bunny. These Carapace lanterns, which are like, oh my gosh, they're one of my favorite items in the game. You sort of start to see the inkling of the museum with like this fossil and pottery back there. And we come across to this bridge and we got like our sunken museum, which definitely was not super original. I'm certain I've seen plenty of other sunken museums around and stuff, but I mean, it's just perfect for this island. And look at this warm orange glow. It's so inviting. You can come down here. Obviously advertising Brewster's Cafe. And then, yeah, feel free to walk around in the museum. It's completely full, 100% done. So if you want to have a look around and admire all the paintings and fish and bugs, you're welcome to do so. And the fossils, of course. And then back here we've got like the ruins and stuff. And you might notice something going on back there with a little secret grass thing, but we're going to ignore that for now. But if you wanted to continue the loop, that would be the way to go. So we're back at resident services now. And we'll come to the right this time, the only other path now. All of it just so green and lots of cliffs. Oh my gosh, so many cliffs. And then to the left here, we've got like a little, let me do the little trick so you can see all of them. It's kind of the closest we have to a neighborhood in this one. So you can sort of see we've got up to the left there and then up back in the middle and then here at the right. So that's like our little neighborhood area. But we're actually going to ignore that for now. Sorry about that. And come back down this way. Down through our gyroid forest, as indicated on the sign. So once you come in here, there'll always be at least 2 or 3 gyroids in frame. And let's just enjoy their sounds, shall we? So if you walk through here, you get to look at all the little guys. And then we've got Lionel's house here, just growing some classy black and white tulips. And then he's got a little path from his house to lead to this sort of like wood chopping area and a little well, so very self-sustained. And then, yeah, little signs show you the way to resident services, or I don't know, water, I guess is what that fish means. And then you just keep going. I totally forgot to invite a campsite villager for this tour. I'm so sorry. There is one in the dream address though. So the little campsite is just here on its own little floating island. It's got some cute little tents. Look at this fancy little tea area. It's a pretty bougie campsite, I don't know. And then this looks a bit nicer with the tent actually in it, but I'm sure you can imagine what a white dome looks like. So yeah, that's the simple campsite. You come down here to the end of our gyroid forest. It's pretty small, but they're so cute. And so we'll just head to the left here through these like sort of secret little stepping stones. Head over to this sort of spa beach area, hidden away, with a nice little hillsides going on back there. Just a nice spot to sit and relax, listen to the very calming and not at all obnoxious waterfalls going in the background. Yeah, it's a nice spot to, I mean, it looks excessive, but I gotta say, I actually really do enjoy like hot tubs or whatever and baths right next to the ocean because I'm not a huge fan of salt water. So it's nice to be able to look out on the ocean but be in nice clean fresh water. But if we come down here, this little pathway takes you through our honey farm. So we've got some bees and some pretty yellow flowers for them to pollinate. Oh, I was really hoping there would be a bee here. I don't think we're in the right season though. I'll have to get the paid actor next time. And then we could go to the right to Unka's house. So she's just got like a nice little beachside seating area here. I don't know why there's a cricket, but you know, it matches, so we'll allow it. And the only place you'll really see pretty much most roses. There's not too many roses on this island, but these gold roses obviously are perfect for our Queen Unka, who is home, but we won't pop in now because I do have I'll put her at the end with the rest of them just to not break up the flow. So then we got her little washing area. And then we come over here to the dock. with Cap'n just chilling, straight chilling. Love that. And you can use this to go have a peep maybe at all the different islands around the place. And Cap delivers our mail. What a nice guy. And then you head up north and we've got this nice little, I don't know, is it a bath? Is it a water feature? It's nice either way, with some benches just to sit and chill. It's interesting because I feel like you can quite tell the areas that I decorated early back when I was maybe not so experienced with decorating. So this is one of the first beach areas for sure, but you know, I'm happy enough to leave it. Then we've got a little friend here. Off he goes. Disgusting. And then a little friend there as well, a little turtle. Oh, go on then. Good on ya. If you see a horseshoe crab in the wild, make sure you flip it. Help them. Then we head north. We got a little mushroom farm. Not sure how successful this would actually be on sand, but I mean, look, it's so cute. I don't care how realistic it is. And this kind of looks like it's blocking you now, which I think I was intending at the time, but there's really no avoiding blocking off the beach. So let's just be cheeky and move our way around to this sort of fenced off area. You probably won't need to be doing all this if you do the actual loop of the island, but this just seems like the most efficient way to show you everything. So I'm sort of breaking my own rules here. Yeah, we got this sort of overgrown like yuzu bath. Oh, doesn't it look amazing? I would love to sit and chill in this with a nice cold drink, looking out on the ocean. And then back here we have the sort of bonsai trimming area. So it's sort of more like Japanesey themed because Shino's house is just up there, which we'll look at in a sec. And then, yeah, these barrels, which I love. Oh, it's playing Stale Cupcakes. I love this song. And you're heading north some more, and we come to this really, like, this is where it starts to get a little bit more ominous, abandoned ruins sort of area of the island. I would not look down that well. I don't think it's trustworthy. Yeah, just like kind of ominous ruins. Don't worry about the skeleton. He's fine. This cave. But hey, if you're willing to explore it, we've got like treasure back there, which is nice. And then another lighthouse guarding both sides of the islands. Yeah. So if you sort of cheekily get your way over here, you can sort of see this forest to the left as well. So it is getting more and more densely foresty as you get deeper into the island. So we'll head back here, and then here's the cheeky ladders. So these are the pro tips for you guys who might be doing the dreaming. You can sort of see them because of the dirt patches I've put down. And you can go down here. I think I've blocked it off quite a bit. Or at least I meant to. Oh no, you can basically explore all of this. But you don't need to. It seriously just takes you back around. But I guess you could get a cute view of the campsite potentially. So we just got gyroids and stuff. Oh. Don't worry about that guy on the left. I'm sure he's okay. But yeah, I'm not going to be bothered to go down there, but you're welcome to. But yeah, there's nothing there that you couldn't have already seen. So the real way you're going to want to go is just up this ladder again to get to Shino's garden. Well, front yard. So she's growing some bamboo and stuff and using this torii gate, which I really wanted to use, but it does not match with the theme of my island, but I thought it was perfect to have Shino here. So she has this nice house up on a cliff overlooking the ocean. And yeah, so we'll come down here. And if we head to the left, we'll end up back sort of at the start of the gyroid forest. So we'll just head north quickly and come to the Piste de Resistance, the Big Moon Lake, which I really, when I made this island, this was the only thing I had in mind. I really wanted a big, giant lake where it just looks like it goes on forever, you know? I don't know why, it just like really appeals to me. But yeah, so this is the nice big giant overgrown lake with a little looking spot and stuff. It doesn't look like there's much to look at, but there's just something about how it just goes on, which really appeals to me. And we've got that forest in the back right there. And this is like also a little sitting point for the villagers and stuff. So yeah, a nice peaceful spot, I think, on my island. And you can't tell the shape from here, but on the map you can definitely see that it's a big old moon. So that does look like the end of the road, but no, there is in fact a sneaky little path here. which if you follow it, again, I kind of like that on a lot of this map you lose your own character. It kind of adds to the essence of like exploring to me. Oh, I forgot to get rid of the dig spots. I'm so sorry. But if you can follow it up here, there's nothing to the left I wouldn't worry about. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, there we go. But if you come up here, we get to, ooh, this ominous fairy circle, stone circle with a sword in it. I'm sure touching that sword is not dodgy at all and would not set you down any weird adventures. I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, so it's just a sort of like magical zone. Definitely starting to play more into the fantasy elements now. The stone circle, as anyone who's done a stone circle knows, was a huge pain in the ass to do, but so satisfying. And this obviously shouldn't be here. I'm just going to cover it with my giant dress. And yeah. So I really don't know how deep you can explore in that forest, but I wouldn't bother. It's just sort of nice. It's just more mushrooms and pillars, really. Yeah, so this is the magical ruins. Again, I would not recommend taking out that sword, but, you know, it's your tour, you do you. Oh, thank you for the balloon. Gorgeous. So now we'll head back down this way. There are some little vines here if you want to like have a shortcut down to Lionel's house, but we'll keep going to the left here, into this sort of flower meadow patch. I really wanted to use these exact flower schemes to match this sort of garden wagon on the right here. And this just leads to Maple's adorable house. Oh, it's so beautiful from the outside. And a little teddy bear family and a little chair on the overlook. So she can sit and watch the world go by. And she's obviously been tending this garden herself, so she's got her little watering can and saplings. And she has this fabulous view of the lake. Best real estate in the whole island, in my opinion. So if we head down here, we're back to the start of the gyroid forest. And across this bridge back to resident services, just to sort of orient ourselves. So now we'll head up this way to the sort of like neighborhood area. So here is Mary's house. I know a lot of people like to have villagers' photos outside the houses so you know who it is. I might do that in future islands, but I just didn't for this one and I couldn't be bothered going back and adding them. But yeah, I mean, I have tried to sort of theme them to each villager, so hopefully it's not too difficult to guess. But yeah, so Mary's got this nice little picnic area with these pink flower waterfalls. And her cute little gyroid to keep her company. And then to the left we've got Teddy's yard. Oh, again, Teddy is home actually. Wow, awake nice and early, which makes sense because I've sort of made him like a farmer. So he has this little pumpkin patch. And like, homemade pizza. Oh, that looks so good. I'm so hungry now. And then just like a nice little sitting spot next to these waterfalls. Just, I don't know, nice spot to take photos, I guess, and Teddy can watch the world go by. Yeah. And then up here we go to my favorite girl, Fauna's house. So Fauna's a big reader, apparently, according to me. So she's got like a little spot here to sit and read her little books. And some of them dropped around the place. And then back here she's got her area to do her washing and stuff. And a cute little pond. Special pond just for Fauna. And then that may look like the end of the road, but this sign is indicating to you this cheeky hidden pathway, which again, I think I've mentioned a few times. I really enjoy these. If you do get lost, just look up and it's quite obvious where to go. So unfortunately, this this cliff area is exactly what you see in the flyover, and it's really not that exciting, which is a bit of a bummer, but really, I designed this with just this hidden pathing in mind, but oh well. If you cross this bridge, we get to the sort of spooky forest, which looks really good at nighttime, actually. But yeah, so it's like more like cobwebs around the place and the black flowers and stuff, which I think this is the only place you'll see them other than Lionel's farm. So yeah, you can head through here to Lucky's house with his somewhat ominous tombstone just chilling there, and just a little spot here. I didn't even give him any food. Sorry, Lucky. But yeah, so he's leaving living deep in the overgrown aspect of the island. And again, you can sort of see just the start of this cheeky little path, which leads to the right here. And nice and open now, because we're at the top of the lake and at the back there. I mean, everything is decorated just to add to this, not to the silhouette, but to the whole horizon, you know, because you can get up there, kind of. I don't even, actually, maybe you can't at all, but you definitely can't explore. But if you keep going to the right, we've got this little hidden cheeky bit to get to the secret beach, which unfortunately is now inaccessible because of how I place these, but that's okay. I've got all the art. Sorry, Red, you've got to stay in your boat. But yeah, just like a very, I don't know, small decorated hidden beach. We're a very trustworthy fox sometimes. Docks. So we'll head back to Lucky's and follow this path to the left here. It's just got sort of like nice views of that forest back there. And if you hop across, we'll end up in this sort of like... Whoop. Whoop. Oh, I freaking got myself in a weird spot here. Yeah, so it comes across to this sort of witchy stall area where the villagers can come to buy some potions and remedies and whatnot, because we've gotten to my house. Which I'm just now realizing I don't think I've squished all of the cockroaches if they're in there, so we'll have to just do that together, sorry. But yeah, this is just a spot to sit and take a moment. I kind of like the aspect of you had to go through these sort of creepy overgrown things to get to my house, but then it's just like this nice little cottage. Not so creepy after all. And then we've got the farm here. So I'd actually designed this island before the 2.0 update came out because I've been working on it forever. And I knew I wanted to have some farming aspects just so I could do some cooking and stuff. So I decided to just put that right outside my house. And it sort of adds to the witch folklore, which I like, which is sort of inspired by Sir Terry Pratchett's novels, where they're really just in tune with nature and they don't do so much as magic as they do good psychology, or as he calls it, headology. So it's kind of like the placebo effect. You just give them a medicine that you know will work and tell them it's magic, and then that helps, you know? But with some magic added in, of course. So yeah. And then over here we've got my gyroid garden. I'm sure if we dug that up we would get a little gyroid. And then yeah, I think we can head up here, but I wonder if we can look at this beach. Oh, we can. Okay, so you can somewhat see. Oh god, I don't know why I put a spider crab there. That's horrifying. But yeah, you can sort of just see the rocks and stuff that I've put there. Again, I mean, it's all technically decorated, but not thrilling, right? But yeah. And then down here is just a nice spot to sit by my pond and waterfall. And if we'd headed down here, this is how we'd get to the museum. But yeah, so that's pretty much the tour of the whole island. I hope you enjoyed it. And here we are ending up at my house. So while we're here, we'll go on in and have a look, but that's the whole island itself. I really hope you come and stream and enjoy your time here and just get the vibes that I'm going for, you know. But yeah, let's pop into my house. So here we are. Yep, there's cockroaches. Oh well, my bad. Die. It's more realistic, guys. Don't worry about it. So this is the main entryway. We've just got sort of this reading area, I suppose, with a nice fire, and we've got a cat tree. There's a lot of items that sort of indicate I own a cat. I guess it's just hiding right now. It's shy. And then we've got this nice couch area with an old-fashioned TV. And yeah, lots and lots and lots of books, which really checks out. So this is just a spot for me to sit and drink my tea. Oh, I would love to have this in real life. Such a good, nice house. And then we'll pop on over to, let's go to the kitchen. So here we are in the kitchen. Cockroach! Die! Got his ass. Alright, so This kitchen is already, the vibes are a little bit different. It was more cottagey in the last one, and now it's just really pastel pink. Again, this house is just what I want it to be, right? I would die for this pink kitchen. And we've got a nice little seating area, the couch, some fresh fruit and some cookies on the fridge. So kind of just like a, yep, that's a kitchen. And two of my favorite gyroids chilling up there because I love them. Yeah, just my cute, soft pastel pink kitchen. With, oh, one of my custom designs for a shine effect, which you're very welcome to grab while you're here, is like these sort of falling leaves coming off the plant. It just sort of adds a little bit of ambiance. So yeah, that's my cute kitchen. Oh, this pink mixer and blender and stuff. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, nice and a nice and peaceful, soothing bathroom here. Little kitty litter box, of course. And just my little laundry area back here. Stale cupcakes again. So good. But yeah, what a fancy bathroom. We got a shower bath combo, of course, because I love those. And then the towels and whatnot. Some more gyroids. I'm pretty sure every room has at least 1 or 2 gyroids because I love them. With all the hanging plants and stuff. But again, my dream bathroom are just plants everywhere, right? And then through here is just sort of the actual toilet and sink. This house, I kind of want it to look livable, you know, so I had to have the toilet in there. But it's tucked away. Thank goodness for the 2.0 update where we no longer have to just have a toilet sitting in the middle of the room right next to a shower, so that's nice. Yes, that's the bathroom. And some more of these falling leaves and stuff. Yeah, nice and peaceful. So now we'll head to our upstairs. Bam! Oh. So the upstairs is probably the most tonal whiplash in the house if you thought the kitchen was intense. Welcome to my bubbly pastel pink dream of a bedroom. So on this side we've got like the gamer setup, all in pink of course. And oh my gosh, a cinnamon roll couch, which would just be amazing to have. Another little cat tree. Lots of plants of course. 2 cute little gyroids. I'm not sure if there's much going on the walls. Not really. Just a nice... is this also the cinnamon roll wall? I think it is. And some plushies of course. Of course. And then if you come this way, we've got my bedroom. Don't worry about that picture of Lionel, it's totally normal. But welcome to my bedroom. Little cat bed and this froggy chair. Truly, I just really, really wanted a froggy chair on my island, you know. And I really couldn't find a spot for it. It was too cutesy for everything I had going on, so I was like, bugger it, I'll just have it sitting here in my bedroom. And then over here we've got my cute little wardrobe and mirror and some shoes. Far too much stuff that I obviously should be unpacking at some point. And then yeah, very... what I wouldn't give to have a lovely teapot right next to my bed for when I get up in the morning. Freshly made, but that's what magic can do for you, you know? Yeah, this is my cutesy little bedroom. I know it's quite different to the rest of the house, but I was like, why not, you know? I've done that sort of cottagey vibe for the rest of the island. I can afford to have something cute here for me. But now, get ready, because we're gonna head into the basement. So here we are in the basement. I kind of want to leave this cockroach running around because it kind of suits. But yeah, quite different to the bedroom we were just in. Very overgrown. I love having the cricket sound in the background there. And then so to the right we have my sort of like witchy study zone, a place to type up my grimoire and a crystal ball. Nice little music box playing. And then to the left, we've got more of the potion brewing area with my favorite item. I love it. Oh, that big pastel cloud is so good. But yeah, we've got a little brewing area with all these ingredients and stuff. I'm sure there's nothing ominous in any of those jars. Totally normal. And lots of plants and overgrown feelings, obviously. And then this very difficult to make blend in and just sticks out like a freaking sore thumb pipe here. You may have noticed in the main room that the the back was blocked off, the back room with bookshelves, and now we can finally see what's going on back there. Oh. Yeah. So probably shouldn't look into this room too much, eh? I'm so sorry for interrupting, ma'am. Goodbye. And that's why you don't explore too much in a witch's basement. Be careful. But that is the whole house, technically. Kind of like a lot of different vibes going on here, but overall, it's just me, you know? So thank you for visiting my house, and thank you so much for visiting my island. I really hope you enjoyed the tour here today. Again, the dream address, I'll have it somewhere on the screen or down in the box below, so you can go and check it out yourself. I really hope you enjoy your time on Witchwood. I've been working on it for years now at this point, and I can't believe it's actually done, honestly. I thought it'd be one that I would like do forever, but I think it's at a point where I'm happy with it now and I don't know what else I would do. So I really hope you enjoyed everything. Please try and explore every nook and cranny that you can and let me know if you enjoy it. And I'd just love to have you be here seeing my island. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. And I'll have some more clips following just of all the different residents' houses and also just some sort of nighttime shots, because I think some areas look much better at nighttime, and obviously you will never see that in the dream address, so I'll just do some choice shots. But other than that, yeah, thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful time. So here's Lionel's house. I know, not really a fan favorite, this guy, but I'm obsessed and I don't know why. Anyway, so at the front of his house, he's just got this like tiny little apartment vibes, just like a little kitchen and little fancy sushi tray over there. I've got a feeling this must have had just plain brown on it and I replaced the card, but that's fine. He's eccentric, you know, he's got interesting taste. And you just come through to his bedroom. Oh, whoa, with the big old bed. Fancy stuff there. And the hot tub. Just a normal hot tub with a couch looking at it. It's completely... I mean, all of you guys have this too, right? I'll be honest, I don't know what I was thinking with that one. I don't know if that's in his base house and I was like, fuck yeah, let's include it. Or if it was... I don't know, like something he used to have in his old house on my other island. I really don't know, but there it is. So yeah, enjoy, Lionel. Enjoy your magazine. Bye. So here's Marlo's place, who's dutifully cooking, and thank goodness, at the kitchen I gave him, so he's not ruining what I've done. So actually, this one is a little bit similar to Lionel's house near the entrance here. So just like very compact kitchen and eating area. And then as you can see, as soon as you walk in, the man's all business. I mean, look at him. He's clearly like an ex-mob boss who like moved out here to escape the city bustles, but kind of has some old business dealings, you know? So you come in here, you can wait for him to be ready for you, and then he'll talk to you with his cash being flashed back there, of course. Got to assert yourself. And then he's just got his fancy big double bed and fancy tuxes and stuff. So that's his house. Please bear with me with these houses that have the big cityscapes in the background. I know in other houses I'm like, oh, I want it to be realistic with whatever views that actually have. But you know, I like to think that that is missing the big city, and they've like installed these big fancy screens that project a cityscape or something. I don't know. It works, trust me, it's fine. Bye, Marlo. So here's Anka's house. I'll be honest, I recorded a whole bit where she was making stuff in the corner, so I'll just try and remember what I said then, and hopefully not miss anything. So the idea of Anka's house is like really fancy on one side, and then she's got like this open patio leading out to the beach. She's got a beautiful view and this nice couch and like a solid gold hot tub, because of course she does. So it's like an inside-outside build. I'll be honest, Ankus was the hardest for me to do. It's so different to what I usually decorate. I wanted to be like royal and elegant, but lots of plants still, so this is what she ended up with. She's got her nice little bed and mirror back there because she's fabulous. She needs a mirror. And then yeah, this sort of like little kitchen area. So that's Anka's home. I'm so glad that she's not building anything right now because it looks quite cute with the couch there. And lots of butterflies and stuff. So yeah, hopefully I got the vibes down right and did justice for our Quinn. Alright, bye Anka. Oh! Cute! She's sitting out in her little beach patio. Aww. Thank you for that. You're the best. And here we have Maple's house. Ugh, Maple has to have one of my favorite houses. Definitely the one I think I would want the most. Obviously, maybe with a bit of an extended floor plan. But yeah, so pretty simple. Got her little couch with a steaming cup of tea. And then in the back there, we've got the kitchen with ooh, fluffy pancakes and oh my gosh, excuse me. What? Oh, I've been recording too long with the fluffy pancakes and a copy of Witchwood magazine. And then we've just got this cute little nook in the corner for her with a lovely muffins. And then, yeah, just a nice little bed with a bee quilt, of course. Bears, honey, duh. But yeah, so this is Maple's little house. And that cute little outfit, which I would just die to see her in that outfit and hat. Oh, she's so cute. And she also gets the cutest gyroids. And look at her. Look at her posing there for us with her little book in the reading corner. Thank you, Maple. Not paid, by the way. But yeah, thanks for having us here. Bye, Maple. So here's Mary's house. Oh no, Mary, you've ruined my bed. So usually there's a sloppy bed there. Just pretend that's what you can see and not this hideous green workbench. So, very cutesy vibes. I freaking love Mary's house. So she's sort of got normally like a bed there with her mirror and her makeup and stuff. And then yeah, so I've made her as like a little bit of like an influencer, a little streamer. So she's got her streaming set up there with her cute little posters and stuff and all of her clothes. And then yeah, she's just got a really cute little kitchen area here with some really tasty looking stuff. And obviously she hasn't got time to clean, guys. She's busy posting content. She's got a messy sink there. Yeah. It's a very cutesy pastel vibes house, which I know I said Maple is my favorite house, but maybe I'd want to live here. I mean, look at it. Except for this stupid workbench. Come on, Mary. Anyway. Bye. Love you. So here we are at Quinn's house. She's being very polite and not doing any activity that could disrupt the layout. Thank you, girl. So, Quinn, I've decided, is a big foodie. She's got like, what, like ramen, pasta, bread, whole basket of bread, and some more pasta on the stove. Quinn, sis, the carbs. Well, anyway. So she's got a pretty big kitchen area, and then her little bed in the back, which is like a little bed study combo. Very space efficient, which I imagine she would be. And then yeah, this little couch area with a TV, because she's fancy like that. I know that Quinn has more like punk vibes, which I probably could have played into, but you know, she's sisterly, so she's the cook for everybody. That's why she runs the little, you know, cafe on the beach. And also, I don't know how I would do a punk house, so this is where we're at. But yeah, enjoy your food, Quinn. I wish I could stay and have a bite. Bye. So here we have Lucky's house. Very appropriate that he's reading a little book, because as you can see, his house is full of books. Oh, and he's wearing a cute little dress thing I've made. That's really sweet. So yeah, Lucky's house kind of matches like the ruins, foresty vibe that's going on outside his house. So he's got like a nice view of the forest and stuff, and his little kitchen and dining area. And then he's got a little writing desk over here with his bed, lots of books, and like a little luggage and phone. I like to think he's a well-traveled pup and he's been all around, you know, and he's decided to settle here on Witchwood, which is nice. But he keeps his writing desk and the phone there to stay in touch with people. But yeah, so kind of a more spooky, ruined home, but it's still cozy in its way, just like Lucky. As in, he's cozy, not spooky. Well, maybe a little bit. But yeah. Okay, bye, Lucky. Yeah. So here we have Shino's house. Oh, sorry, Shino, I got you when you're sleeping. I'll have to talk quietly for her. So Shino's house is like, it looks pretty simple, but I'm not gonna lie, it's probably one of the more difficult ones I've done because it was quite far out of my comfort zone. So just like looking around, you know, she's got her little kitchen area, her little eating table, the eating table, the little fake stairs there leading up to her attic area, I suppose. There's a nice little bedroom there with some pretty dresses, kimonos for her. And then here I thought, you know, she is facing the beach from this direction. She's got this beautiful beach view, and yeah, I ended up quite happy with this one considering I wasn't really sure what to do with it originally, but sorry, Shino. Thanks for letting us catch you, girl. Sleep well. So here we have Teddy's place, and he's the only one I'm not going to yell at for doing this sort of stuff while I'm in his home, because I actually put that workbench there for him. Sort of wanted him to have like a, you know, woodsman's vibe, so he's got all these cool plans for his workbench area. And he's also like a little bit of a chef with those pumpkins that he grows outside. And he's got a beautiful view there. Don't worry about the fact that the lake is a while away, we'll let it slide. So his little kitchen area and an eating area, and then his little bedroom. A little couch and double bed. And one of his homegrown pumpkins, one of his more impressive ones, so he keeps it on display. So yeah, this is Teddy's sort of rustic cabin. And I'm actually very glad he's there working on his workbench, really putting it to use. Thanks, Teddy. Bye. And now we're here in Fauna's house, my favorite, my baby. This was actually the first house that I decorated after getting the DLC because I just knew I wanted to do my bestie's house first. So it's really way more open plan than the others, and this was my first attempt at using like the petition walls with the background wallpaper idea. So I think hers is actually one of the most fitting, really, so she can see her little pond behind her house and like the mountains and trees in the background, and yeah, just like an open plan, like living room, bedroom, and a really generous kitchen compared to some of the residents. So yeah, little basket of wafting bread. It all looks so inviting and cute, just like her very dramatic wall decorations. But yeah, and as you can see, she can read a little book at a chair or use her little tablet to browse in the morning. Yeah, this is Fauna's cute little home. Aw, it's gonna feel so bad walking out without saying anything. Sorry, I love you, Fauna. Bye. Oh. Thank you so much for being here and seeing my island tour and all of my villages' interiors. I hope you enjoyed this stroll around Witchwood, and of course I'll be putting the dream address in the description in case you want to dream of Witchwood yourself and have a look firsthand. If you want to stick around, I'll just have some short clips of the area, some atmospheric shots at nighttime, just to sort of tie it all together. But yeah, that's it from me today. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in the cottage again soon.